Hello, everyone. I hope you're having a good day. So today I am here with Max. Max, if you want to say hi.
Hi guys, I'm here.
Um, and so we're just gonna start work on our plating.
I mean, you're
So
gonna start working on it.
yeah,
I'm
I
just gonna
mean,
be
moral support. It's,
on the moral support for that.
yeah,
I do not envy you. God, that thing. Hey, you've come a long way.
yeah. Like this ship is looking much better than when we started. So it's just a little laggy right now for some
I mean, I
reason.
wouldn't say much better, but
Oh,
it
wow.
looks better.
Oh, but first off, we're gonna do what I forgot to do. So in the comments section of my last video, somebody reminded me that I forgot to put on resource bridges. So thank you, because that's very important. So we are just gonna go. Is it?
Honestly, dude, I would just put on a couple of spare, like,
Yeah, because we're not gonna
hard
be
points
using
just all
them.
around. That's what we do at Dinosaur as well. Just because, like, if you need, for example, when they rebalance the maneuver thrusters, you can add on a couple extra. When you want to put on extra resource ports, you can do
Hmm.
that. When you, for some reason, want to add on a turret onto that thing, the option is
Yes,
there.
armed miner time. But I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna put them on kind of like, do I want to put them back here? That might be interesting. Cody, I don't think I will be attending the event, mainly because I did not sign up in time. And, at, well, I mean, I know signups are, you know, really just request vouchers, but I didn't really have any plans to. Uh, Also, me not completely forgetting about the event.
What he's trying to say is he doesn't feel like it. He just wants to build his little ship.
Um, Large sip, thank you very much.
His medium sized
Oh,
little ship.
I didn't come here to be slandered. I mean, sure, it's fun,
I'm sorry. Yeah.
but yeah,
Um,
I'm still
on that
debating.
note, I'm gonna be back in like 5 minutes. Gotta check something.
All right, but yeah, I'm debating it, but I really do want to work on this just because I get one time a week, and the stresses of school life. So I think we're gonna put the other set like right here, because I was thinking we could put the other set of those resource bridges like on the top of these girders right here, but I don't want to have to wire and throw those up. So, oh man, why? Let's get into content moderation mode. And yes, oh no, plating. Content moderation mode. You love to see it. Ban, ban, ban. All right, that should have banned him. But there we go. Okay, so right back into it. We'll just copy these and move them back just because it's easier that way. I don't want to have to rotate them around. And I really should clean up the workspace. We've got a lot of bits and bobs floating around that we don't necessarily need anymore. All right, there we go. Those are connected. Now, okay. So, we'll just wire those up later, but hmm. So, we want so we have two ideas for how we want this to look. So there are two color schemes. The first being, just a regular SOS kind of like white and red and just going with that. And then the other is gonna be kind of the one that we want to sell. Well, maybe. I do kind of want to sell it in this color though. Rust bucket. So, it looks run down, kind of rusty out and like washed out a bit just because it adds, the aesthetic. I never thought I would say that when I'm building a ship, but that there it is. We want to build a little bit for the aesthetic. So the only thing that we're gonna have to work around is on these wings, this beam right here. So it's there for structural reasons, otherwise we're not having a fun time. So we want to go about this very specifically. We've got these massive
Hey
plates
Sim,
here. Yeah,
um, you've got a bot in your chat.
yeah. I apparently banned it, but I am not sure if it has been banned.
Do you want to mock me real quick so I can yeet the message, or you can yeet the message?
Yeah, here. Let's just. There we go. All right, easy
All
peasy.
right. Quick
Um,
re.
but okay. So when we're doing like a stripe, I want to do like a stripe on each of these wings. So I think we kind of want to do it like we did right there. Snapping. No. And I don't know why the rotate tool is just always super slow. Like, come on. Just, just click. Unless Starbase is timing out for me. Oh no. That's not good. Oh, there we go. And
Do
one.
your moderators have like chat, like the
They
proper
should.
permissions? Hmm. Why is the usual UI not showing up?
We can work on that after stream as well, just to get it solidified for
Yeah.
future things. But so, let's see how I want to do this. All right, guys, what are you thinking for the red stripe? We could put like a plate that fills up this area right here, and then these two plates are white, and we have a red stripe going down right there. Or we could have like this entire side piece here, all the way back, be white, and everything that covers up this beam be red. I'm not sure which would look better. And we could do a little sample of each just to see what they look like.
Yeah, I'd suggest doing a sample to be honest.
So let's grab some plates then and close up all of these. All right, so these are 48 centimeters wide. We want 72 or 96. We want potentially 96. I don't know if that's going to be too wide. Yeah, that's just slightly too wide. All right, so we'll just slap that right there. And then we'll put a.
By the way, you may want to consider like blocking hyperlinks by default in chat.
Yeah, I need to take a whole look at all the settings
Yeah,
to
you should.
fix that for future streams. But so we can do it something like this where we have, let's take this paint, radius, depth, tiny, um, this white. Oh, that's actually not bad. Okay. So white like that, and then we do something kind of similar to, how do we want to do this? We'll have to do it like that. And then we'll just take this, move it over here. We won't go all the way just because that would be a little bit extra work, and I'm not sure I entirely want to work. There we go.
Ah, there we go. I figured it out. They changed the UI a little bit since I lost it, any moderation stuff.
Gotcha.
Right, might just be. Could it be better Twitch TV?
All right, so we want to do that, and then we can put a 48 centimeter plate, 48 by 144, just right across the top.
Ooh, that would look good at like as like an accent color,
Yeah,
maybe.
so honestly, that is hella red, but it's like the best red. That's the thing.
But definitely red, red.
Yeah, like
God, I mean, like nothing but love for Frozen Bite, but who picked these colors?
yeah, like guys, you're doing great everywhere else, but please, please. But so like something like that, and then we can have like little detail artwork along the side if we have extra bits. Like we can use just like a super lightweight armor or something. Speaking of, I wonder. Okay, never mind. But hopefully within this next week, we should be releasing a video on Armor 101. So, if all goes well. But so something like this, or what we could do is just take this whole thing. Copying it like this is a little tedious. But... Alright, so we do the same thing, but the difference is, so white all the way across. You know, I'm just happy that the white, because it looks kind of like it could be almost be like a cream, like in the color editor, it's actually white. Or we could do something like this. So, yeah, I was thinking Mercurium, because that's relatively out there, as in there's a lot of it. And I think it's actually the lightest armor in the game now that Aegism was, yeah, it is now the lightest armor in the game. This was, so you'll see this in the Armor 101 video, but actually all of the armor values and some of the weights got changed as of late, so I would keep an eye out for that. Yeah, see, I know we're going to be taking this into the belt, but because the whole thing is going to be exposed to corrosion. So, because this will
By the
definitely
way, I think I
not be air.
prefer the left one with like
Yeah.
the smaller accent line.
Yeah, and it covers up the beam
Yeah.
quite well. So we can go with that. And this will just be our basic SOS color version, just so we can, well, just so I don't rack my brain trying to decide on a good color scheme for our final. But we will save that right over there. Because, yeah, I'm thinking like of just getting a side view of this ship and then kind of doing a coloring book kind of thing, and just making it so it's specifically like we can just color it in how we want it to look, and then do the plating after, just so we get a solid idea of what we want our colors to be. Why is there a gap? Fellas, what? Alright guys, I think we're gonna have to go back, because if we do not fix this gap, this will perturb me for all of eternity. So we're just gonna do that real quick. Alright. Saved from annoyance. So we can just do like a quick side. I think what we'll do here, guys, is we'll kind of just stylize one side like this, because then what I can do is I can just copy and paste it to all the other ones like off camera. Just so we avoid some of the tedium. Alright, and from there on out, then we need to...
I'm not gonna lie, Cody, that is one high quality bird video. What the hell?
Oh, was that in chat? A high quality bird
Yeah,
video?
it's surprisingly like you know, high resolution shit.
Alright, let's see. Can we... Ah, okay. Actually, this may work.
That looks like it would probably, yeah, fill the gap.
Like that. And then white. Yeah, that looks like it would do pretty well. I mean, obviously it's not going to be perfect, but it covers that up. And we don't have any longer plates, so just gonna get copy pasted.
By the way, think you're gonna be down for some deep rock after stream, or are you gonna head off then? Because exam.
We will see like what the plan is with my friends, and then we can.
Mm-hmm.
Because if
Oh,
there's,
so we're not friends, huh?
oh, okay, you know, who is that? That moment, Sim knew he fucked up.
Yes, yes, you did.
Ah, okay, but so we'll do that. Then, okay, question of the day. Oh, dear God. How do you guys like these white colored radiators? Do you guys think they look good? Very nice.
Hmm.
Look at that.
Wait, try doing it like in red.
Oh, it works in red. That
Hmm.
actually,
I mean, maybe
hold on, let's,
if your radiators were filled with blood.
what if we did something like this?
No, please delete it.
Y'all fuck with the checkered radiators.
Oh no. Sim, don't do it. You've got so much left to live for.
Alright guys, today on Sim's channel we're gonna be making a plaid ship. So get ready. Oh, and man, I wish, can we? No, we can't color bolts. Frozen Bite let us color
That would
bolts.
be so cool. That would legit be pretty cool if you could,
Yeah.
like, because you could do proper, like, pixel art then
Yeah,
with
and
bolts.
you could do like company logos, or even like, if you just have like a room that's just, okay, that's not really, that's more like a navy blue than
Okay,
a black.
point being, you could do a lot of things.
Yes. But okay, let's see what this, that's kind of rough, I'm not gonna lie. That's arguably even worse. Yeah, okay, I think these might just be this color.
Maybe just go for gray, yeah.
Yeah. Unless, yeah, we want it as light as possible.
Yeah, as light as possible, he says, and then
And then it's
wait,
gray.
just go discolored without color. Like remove the
No, it's
color.
a little bit lighter that way. Yeah.
Oh right, yeah, there is a delay. Never mind.
Yeah.
Oh, I assume you don't even have like 10 gigabit upload speeds, so you
Well,
can stream instantaneously,
I
huh?
I do stream instantaneously. I'm on that university internet.
Oh shit, right.
Yeah.
Universities usually have like amazing internet.
It is quite amazing. Getting hold on a second. Okay, never mind. We're good. I was gonna say getting, a gig. Well, I'm actually limited by the speed of my Cat 6 cable. So,
Imagine being limited by your cable. Wow.
yeah, it's truly a sad sight.
Hey Mo, what's up?
Hey Mo, welcome to the
Oh
chat.
shit, sorry.
I- That was a nice slam. But so today we're just working on the plating. We're kind of going with so we're starting off with the SOS color scheme just because um, it's simpler than having to do a junkyard scheme. Mainly because I don't have the brain power to actually do that right now. But kind of just vibing with it, theorizing. And I'm thinking honestly, like we should maybe have another red stripe down the middle. Like, but I'm not sure about like the triple red because we would also have this mirrored up here. So just pretend this bottom bit is mirrored.
Okay, Sim, I just got the message from Payne, and he's down to play some Deep Rock in 10 minutes.
Okay.
So,
10 minutes.
yeah, you've got 10 minutes to finish up all of your plating, finish up the stream,
All right,
or
guys,
you can
welcome to Sims Curse speedrun.
maybe Stream is interested in seeing some Deep Rock, huh? What do you think, guys? Are you done seeing this
Wow.
slow ass
You're trying to
dude
poach my
plating his very small ship, huh? Do you guys want to
you
see very cool dwarves
guys,
mine?
we can't stand for this. You just called this ship small. I if I
It is quite small.
wow, if I could slam a door right now, I mean I can slam a door, but that would be rude. Um, if I could, I would. Okay, that
I'm sure your roommates agree with me that this ship is small.
we'll see. We'll ask him after. All right, will we be able to fit this? Uh, best way to find out is just okay, cool. All right, but yeah, so do you guys think that other red stripes, so like on each side there would be 3 red stripes? I think that might honestly be something. And then like so we have this kind of area right here that's really flat. We can write like SOS on it, or we can just have kind of a textured design, but it can't just be flat white like this because that just feels wrong.
You know what you could do? There's like decorative panels that have like a bit of, I don't know what the English word for it is, but like
Oh,
have some, yeah, you
greebling?
know what I mean? Yeah, some creeble. You know what I mean? Like those plates, they're relatively often used, to be honest.
Yeah. But yeah, we can use some of those. Do some like fun texturing. Oh,
Oh
I never
no,
thought I'd say that in my life. Huh?
Payne is configuring his RGB.
Oh no.
Oh no,
It's gonna be
what's the meme? This
interesting.
this maneuver is gonna cost us shit.
I forget that
I swear
exact
I'm good at
quote.
memes, guys. I swear.
Hold on a second. Okay, never mind. Sorry, I thought we were gonna have a little bit of an uh-oh. I was looking at the colors, and so as it turns out, the base of the base of the okay, what are these called? Ah, yes, hard points. The base of the hard points is actually a more pure looking white than the color white. Okay, all right. To each their own. Come on. You know you want to snap. There we go. All right. There we go. That would be really cool. But I mean the closest we would get to that is like yeah, in game. Oh, sorry if that messed with my mic. Would be like killing an endo and then just like stapling it to the side. Um, and that's not very family friendly. So yeah. We could do that on a fighter though. Maybe make it out of like something great like hmm, I don't know. We could make it out of bolts. just use an insane amount of... Oh, God. All right, hold on, guys. I think my mic is being...
Your
Okay.
mic is being fine. Like, I'm not hearing any issues.
Okay, that's weird. I was hearing a lot of feedback, so I didn't know.
It's at least not on Discord. I'm not quite sure. Like, I'm not listening to stream because I can't stand hearing my
Yeah,
own voice plus the delay.
understandable. So what if we just move this forward? What if we just, hey. Oh, that's why. Haha. I was like, why isn't this snapping? Oh, because, you've got a bunch of other things selected. Oh, and oh no. This reminds me that I'm gonna have to save. That would be nice if I can move, but I can't. So we're all just gonna be sit here stuck in, like, I don't know. Ah, there we go. Okay, I was gonna say Starbase Purgatory, and part two.
God, I do not want to be stuck in an elevator with you.
Hey, if we were stuck in an elevator, that'd be so much fun.
I mean, probably, but I do not want to be a random person stuck in an elevator with you. You'd just be like, yeah, so I guess we're just gonna wait here.
Well,
Okay.
you see, the thing is, I always have to keep talking, or else it feels weird on stream.
Does it? Hey,
Yeah.
stream, do you guys feel weird when Sim just shuts up for like a second?
There's Cody in chat. I'm worried. And hey, I don't know how to pronounce your name, but
Mo?
no, SF, is that an R? Yeah,
SFRMK3.
yeah. Welcome.
Sapphire Mark 3?
And
Suffer Mark 3?
Mo, don't you worry. We are going to be adding texture because, yeah, I agree with you. This is hella flat, and we need it to look decent. So what I'm thinking is along here, adding a textured surface, maybe using the decorative plates along there just to add something. And then up here, I might add some of the textured plates that like are a bump out. Ow. And then, yeah, something like that. I'm not entirely sure what we want to do, but that so far seems pretty solid to me. Okay, and so one thing I realize we're gonna have to consider is this right here. So what we're gonna do is let's just copy a section. Like all of this. And then we'll copy and paste it up there. And then we'll see how to work around that middle bit that I just pointed out to you guys. Right there. Yeah, Mo, honestly, I just want to get like the basic color scheme done first so that we can kind of see what we want it to look like. And then uh, throw in add a little bit of spice. All right,
Just
so
keep in mind, Mo, it's very easy to like retexture or add some depth to a ship after you've finished the basic plating. Like you gotta
yeah,
finish the basic plating before you can add depth in Starbase. That's basically how it works.
why yes, yes indeed.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yep.
So.
Is it? I I can't hear you. You haven't played Starbase in how long?
Hey, I literally went online like 2 days ago.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
I gave one of my members 5 million space buckery booze, and I said hi to some other members that were like working.
Mm-hmm.
Because some factions have more than one member.
Oh,
And then I went offline, but I was online for like a little short amount of time.
tisk tisk. Man, you see, All these people without
Uh,
CA access.
yeah. We've got so many more people that could have CA access.
So this is the issue we're running into, and this is honestly something I wish they'd fix, the bolt depth, because that
Oh
is
yeah. That is so annoying. That is
like
really annoying.
I'm just trying to add this on, guys. Like that's not that.
That being said though, you should just unbolt everything.
Yeah, but you see, I put in a lot of special bolts up here.
Why?
Because it would have fallen apart otherwise.
The side character? Wow, are you calling me a side character? Simulator is the side character
No,
in this
no.
story.
It's Max. He owns a kind of okay company. Don't know really
Kind of
what it
okay
does.
company.
Um,
What you done?
it does, menial labor. Nothing anyone would ever be interested in. But yeah, yeah.
Shaking
So
my head.
we're just
We
streaming
build
together
ships.
because,
And
yeah.
we make board games like
Is this
or poker in.
self-advertising?
Okay, I'll shut up. I'll shut up. But yeah, I'm Max. Um,
Yes.
I'm keeping Sim company because, as you can see, his engineering skills still need some work,
Oh,
as do his streamer skills.
I'm. Uh, there's no tisk tisk powerful enough in the world.
I know, right? That's what I say to myself every time you open your mouth.
Oh, relentless harassment. When you're just trying to build a ship and then just boom. Alright, now let's see. So we're obviously going to have to do a ton of wacky stuff up here. Um, just due to the nature of what in the hell have I been doing. So,
Yeah, that's an accurate description.
mhm. I figured you agree. Alright, so we're actually going to need to change this. So that's a 96 by 432. We want to make this a 96 by 144. Just so that way it fits properly. And then what we can do is we have a smaller building block to go off of. So we just want to shuffle it right there. White. There we go. And then do we need another one? No, we don't. Cool. Alright. See, here's the thing. Half of the argument is valid. How can you fight back when... Here, we can just... Here, let me... Where is it?
Come on, Sim. Use your 3 remaining brain cells.
Oh, no, it's 4. Thank you very much. I am...
I mean, I know you're putting like your 2 of those into like trying to plate the ship. You've got like 1 remaining for this burn. Come on, Sim.
Um... Imagine having a
Oh.
shipbuilding faction and not even have touched the ship editor in months.
I mean, yes, I've got people to work for me.
Still, you see all those memes where it's like boss versus leader. You're obviously the boss just because of how annoying and not much you work you are. Also,
I'll
fuck.
give you a 2 out of 10 for that burn. You tried.
I hate,
C for effort.
okay, but side note though. So we're building on, a standardized platform right here, putting all these plates on, yet the alignment still. What? How? Why? Just, it
Well,
makes me
because your
sad.
stuff isn't properly.
What isn't properly aligned, huh?
I think honestly, like the plating on the right, as you can go to the right, to the right, to the right, to the right,
Mm-hmm.
delay. Um,
Mm-hmm.
like you see that small gap there. I think you should align it right up against
Here, let's try this.
the thing, the beam. I think that's the issue because that is
No,
not a standard gap. That
see,
is. Is it? Hmm.
look,
Is
that
it
fits
though?
perfectly. So it's the
Okay.
other side that's. Uh,
See, problem solving with Max. It's the other side. We
no,
knew that.
no, no. Is problem solving with sim. Thank you very much.
I'll give you this one.
Yeah,
Oh, by the way, our factory ship is nearly done. You know, the one my members make.
the one that you haven't done anything to, that you take credit
I'll
for.
have you know. I'll have you know that I do all of the research into components for our faction.
Uh-huh, uh-huh. Then
Uh
name
huh.
every component. Do it. You won't.
Why don't you name all of the components, huh, Sim?
I never claimed I was good at the components.
Hey, Sim, how many successful rescues did you do
How
this
many
week?
components? How many?
Probably like a couple hundred. Are we including plates or just like
By name.
machinery? Like, you
Yeah.
got plate basic 12 by 24, 12 by 36, 12 by 48,
What?
12 by 48, 72, 12 by 96, 12 by 120.
No, nope, you're messing up, big guy.
No, 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 120 is totally a plate. Check it.
There's a one you can do 120s, but it's only with the 60 by 60.
Right, 144.
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew that. Hey,
hmm
Sim, name all of the machinery without looking.
I never claimed to know all the machinery without looking. Yeah, here.
Hmm.
Max,
Do you know how the new 3D printers work, huh, Sim?
thank you, Mo. Max, you've been downgraded to comic relief.
Wow.
And yes, I
Wow.
do know how they work because they can work in multiples of, well, you can actually string a bunch of them together, but apparently the most
And how
best
do you do
way.
that, huh? What's the YOLO you
I
gotta
know
do
how to
for
read
that?
the email.
Thanks for following, Sean. Um, the YOLOL,
Yeah.
hmm. If I looked into it, I'd know how to do it,
Oh,
but
you gotta look into it? You don't know? Like,
eh,
Sim, please.
okay,
Look,
then
this is why
how
I do the
about what
research.
what is it? Hmm?
Like, it's -1 to turn it off, 0 to put into slave mode, and 1 to put into master mode, and you can hook them up with each other.
Whoa, 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 what mode?
You've got slave, master, and, disabled mode.
This is 2021. That's been phased out.
Oh, come on, it's just normal programming talk, you know this.
Haven't they been actually changing it though?
I mean, yeah, they have, but it's like only on GitHub. On all of the other things, it's still, master,
Oh,
just
hey,
master.
this. Okay, this is another thing. Thank you for uh, the reminder. But
Sun.
um, so yeah, the sun is. Ah, man, I wish we had better lighting in here because the sun is so nice. And so Sean, I'm playing because I got into the closed alpha, and so I was given a key by the developers, and
He bribed the developers.
I did not. I did my hard work for a year and a
So
half.
what he did, he went into the DMs of
You're
Lolly,
comic
right?
relief, okay? You've been downgraded.
The truth will go out, Sim.
They're Finnish. I couldn't even pay them in US dollars.
Uh, no, so the release for Starbase, it's still officially scheduled for the first quarter of this year. So that
hmm
would be this month, which I like know,
Yeah,
or the next month, which I still
yeah,
probably not. So I think it's probably going to get delayed until the second or most likely third quarter of this year. To be honest, Sean.
yeah. M Most people agree with that estimate as well, like that I've talked to, but it's really just
Yeah,
who knows? Because the developers have been making really good progress as of late.
they have been.
So,
Yeah, like I know I might have been sounded like a bit like, oh, it's gonna take much longer. They're definitely making a lot of progress. It's just for a game like this, like an MMO, like Starbase, it needs to be good when it releases publicly. It
Hmm.
needs to be, the experience needs to be solid. There, like, big bugs need to be out. Networking needs to be good. It needs to be able to handle the huge population that will join. All of that. And currently, it just cannot do that.
Yep.
So,
However, though, the networking code, that has been fire as of late. Like, really
you
good.
know, maybe, but I can't play it because of the
Mm.
GPU shortages.
Oh, so you can't play Starbase? How did you play in the past 2 days? Hmm?
Well, I can play it, but I can play it at
Mm.
like
Mm.
30% rent like resolution scale. I'm playing it like a freaking PS2. Okay.
Real quick though, guys, next time I bolt, remind me to not auto bolt the entire thing, because
Oh, did you just talk about? Oh, you did.
no, no, like this entire time, like since the I got reminded. Thanks for that, Sean. But the entire time it's been going. So, oh God, enough is enough.
Wow,
Max, I
Mo.
I formally deem you background noise.
And background noise, huh? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You just go talk to yourself then. Bye bye.
See, the worst part is I couldn't even tell if he left or not because Discord noises go off. And I can't alt tab or else I'm screwed. If I alt tab, then this will probably mess up and I might have to restart Starbase.
No, you sure are worrying a lot about the background noise user. It almost feels like you miss me.
What? I don't know what you're talking
uh,
about. We're just
uh,
trying to have a nice, plating session and
a nice plating session. Is that what you call that? We're just looking at you loading, saving.
eh, you know,
This is not prime entertainment, Sim.
if I could do anything else, I would, but it's stuck in the thing and I haven't saved in a while.
Hey guys, just a fun fact. He's gonna do this manually on
There
the
we
other
go.
side as well because we don't have mirror mode.
Well, actually, I'm not even gonna do this on the other side. I'm gonna have to do it on all two other sides because there's three of them.
Actually, no, you don't have to do it manually. Never mind. You can just turn it around
Yeah,
for most
so
of the plates. Well, you're gonna have to redo some of the coloring, but yeah,
yeah,
it'll sort
it'll
of
be
work out.
fine. But that plating
That's what he
or
says
that
now.
auto bolt actually looks really nice.
It does. Did they change Audible? I
I don't
mean,
know. Ah,
no.
okay, that's because
You
it
know,
didn't bolt everything, but that's okay. Well,
Sim, what I would love to be able to do is like rewind to like one of the first versions we were able to play,
mhm.
and just compare because it's been so long.
Yeah,
Just like see what they've changed. Compare old Autobolt to this.
the auto bolt we have is so far advanced compared. Like,
God, yes, Sim. How has SOS been doing? Has it been doing any successful missions?
yes, we have had some successful missions. Um, as of like,
How about unsuccessful missions?
um, honestly, really the only unsuccessful mission that we would have that we have had so far is like, um, somebody fixes their ship before like somebody can respond to help them out.
Yeah, only like how long was that? Like 10 hours later.
Yep, but I mean, granted, like,
It's fine. I'm just messing with you. Also, you know that one unsuccessful, like a fun story here, guys. So back in the
oh,
old
that that
days, right?
that was a bug. I don't
Back
know
in the
what you. That was a bug.
back in the old days,
Don't even pay attention
um,
to them, guys.
me and Sim didn't even know each other that well, so we both got into like closed alpha, and here I am, a successful entrepreneur, getting my
He
ship
hadn't.
far
No.
ahead of
Speaking of, I still
Sim.
haven't been repaid. Um,
You got repaid in experience,
I
okay? Anyway, so I go fly out with my trusty miner, right?
it
I
wasn't
make a lot of
trusty.
money.
It was not
It was
trusty.
amazing. Anyway,
It didn't even
then
survive the first flight.
calamity happens. I run into an asteroid with a shit ton of cargo, and of course, unsuspectingly, I call SOS because
I
this
was
guy's
already on
simulator
board.
has been
Okay.
advertising. Right? Did I? Oh yeah, right. Never mind. So yeah, Sim was like, "Oh, I'm a poor little SOS guy. I don't have any money. Can I please ride along?" And he did, and I was like, "Sure, I'll feel so much safer knowing that a good SOS guys here with me." And then we hit a rock. All due to Sim, by the way. He was
It was
distracting me as
not
I was
due to me.
flying.
I actually uploaded that
Anyway,
video.
so
That is on my
so anyway,
channel. We have evidence.
yeah. So he was
Evidence.
distracting me, right? Nobody's gonna watch that video. Anyway, so yeah, he distracts me. We hit a rock. And of course, he's like, "Oh my god, I'm so sorry for distracting you. This is all my
Ugh.
fault. I'll repair your ship on the honor of SOS. I'll save it, or else SOS is worth nothing." And he tries to fix up my ship, but you know what? He doesn't. He can't even save
You
my
know
ship.
what?
He did.
We did fix it. We fixed it. It was flyable, and it was flying back to that station. But then you know what happened? This guy right here, Max, just was like, "Oh man, I'm gonna let the ship fall victim to a bug," and so we can't fly it anymore. Oh no! And so that was how the ship died. It was flyable. It was successful. If you guys do
I
watch the
still blame
video,
you.
you'll see. Like we fixed that. We fixed that up with like literally engine parts.
We fixed that up with literally like asteroid parts.
Yeah.
I bolted asteroids to the ship to fix gaps. Uh,
Oh man.
Maybe that was like part of the reason of the bug in hindsight.
You know,
Maybe you shouldn't be
actually,
bolting asteroids to the ship
yeah,
and
maybe.
fly it.
Why can I not?
I mean, what? No, Sim, it was your
What?
fault.
Ah,
Okay.
I plead the
uh,
fifth. Oh
well,
wait. Oh
this
wait,
ain't
you're not from
America.
America. Uh,
Uh, anyway, I'm gonna have to chat. I'm very sorry. I'm gonna have to leave for like 2 minutes because I'm gonna grab a drink.
it's okay.
But I'm sure Sim can at least mildly entertain you guys. Be
Remember
right back.
your background noise, I'm telling you. Alright, I think he's gone. I don't actually know, but okay, so we have that there. That's why. But yeah, so that was a really fun adventure. Uh and guys definitely still can't see that. It's real early on my channel. I'll have to find the video myself because that was a while ago. But come on, can we? I don't think we can even get rid of this bolt right here. That's no good. But anyways, that ship looked like a bat out of hell. It was fixed because we only got like one resupply ship out there, and it was fixed up with like nothing but engine parts, a couple extra beams, and whatever we had around us. It was truly a marvel of engineering. And then, it gets on its way back, and as all the sad tales happen, it got bugged out. Still, oh man, a little angry about that one, but all right, we're just there we go. Okay. See, that's why if you guys ever wonder why I rotate everything manually, that's why, because I literally I'm incapable of rotating things with my keys. Oh, and yes, so there are torpedoes. So we'll take a break from our normally scheduled program. Weapons. It's not weapons. Where is it? Yeah, it's torpedoes. So let's just like, where's the like torpedo front? Is it just? All right. Well, there's like the HE warhead. That'll be the front. That. I guess the fuse. Fuel tank. Uh, Maneuver thrusters. Um, Yolol slot. And then we've got the main thruster. But so how all these work in conjunction is the laser You have like a ship-mounted laser. I don't know where it is. It might be in utility or something. Um, but anyways, you have nope. Okay. But anyways, you have a laser, and so this will follow it, so you can essentially track a ship with your torpedo. And then I'm not actually sure what you would put in YOLOL, but I'd imagine you could have some sort of auto guidance system. But yeah, so that's kind of a torpedo, and they're big and chonky, and kind of fun to put together. Same with missiles. I don't know if you actually bolt these or if it's, yeah, because so on at least missiles. Yeah, I'm not seeing where this is. Um, at least on the missiles, you have a like little lock thing. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's. Nope, we don't want the thruster. Don't want the fuse. It's not on the explosive warhead. Ah, yeah, it's on the module. So you just like click this and it'll lock it together. Ah, Crusader, you know how much I don't appreciate you coming in and saying that. And so I've never actually used um, any of the like torpedoes themselves. I've used the missiles. The missiles are still kind of wonky, but they're nice. When they hit, they're hard to hit, but once you get them, they cause a very nice explosion. But you know, that's if you get them to hit. And the torpedoes, yeah, I've just never used them. So they're expensive and I kind of never put them on a ship, but I do realize now that we can put them on ships because of, you know, the whole thing with, well, we have, um, what's it called? Those vouchers for the tournaments. So we could definitely try that if we make a tournament ship. We could literally just make a torpedo boat. So here, I'm just gonna work on like the top here. So how the on this ship, how you're gonna know like which way is up externally is so I'm gonna be putting this plate here. Yeah, right in the middle. So you know how like here and right down there we had um, these red plates go over where the beams are. So what we're gonna do is we're also gonna do it for these two bumps right there. And as you notice, we don't have those bumps on the sides here just because of how, you know, we made the ship. So you'll see the two red lines here, and that's how you'll determine which way is up for the ship. And that'll be nice and easy. All right, so we want something like this just to cover the top. And this bit will be white. So there we go. Just bada bing, bada boom. And then copy paste. Voila. Yeah, but like Crusader is one of the very few things you do say. So like, bruh, that didn't even cost you for me to say bruh that time. Like, it, it's incredible what times we've come upon. All right, so that actually works really well. And then we'll just raise these up, flip them over, and continue on. So what we are gonna have an issue with though is like putting stuff here. Um, and so I'm not sure that the torpedoes actually have like a like a system of guidance towards heat. I am sure that Frozen Byte will add something like that in the future, but as of right now, they don't. And Valheim, yeah, I've actually been really tempted to play that, but like this week's time crunch has been extreme to say the least. So that was a little bit rough. But let's, okay, we'll just use something like this. Um,
All
actually,
right, did you miss me? Oh shit,
uh,
that actually looks quite good.
yeah, and that'll be how you tell like which way is up.
Huh.
Yeah, I never thought you'd be saying that about this large ship. Hmm.
I never said it was ugly. I just said it was small.
Hmm. This is, we just need a 96 centimeter plate. Um, but see, here's the thing. Oh, I do not want to move that. I want to copy it. There we go. See, Valheim, it just, I don't know why, but like, it just feels so, like, granted, okay, there's the whole thing with, yeah, the graphics. Like, that's the only thing that really gets me. Like, as much as I hate to say it, yes, I do judge it for its graphics a bit, but
I mean, there's nothing wrong about that.
yeah, because like,
Honestly, like, it's part of the experience.
and yeah, it is. So,
I
it's
hate
like,
it when people say like, "Oh, you can't judge games for their graphics." Like, yes, you absolutely can. Like,
it changes the entire experience.
it does. Like, I can make a game like a shooter game that features incredibly looking zombies instead of shitty looking aliens, and have this exact same gameplay. I'm quite sure you'd enjoy the incredible looking game better. I mean, that's a very shitty example,
Yeah.
but you get what I mean.
Hmm. I uh, I do play the spreadsheet virus, but it's only a virus for you. So, by the way, if anyone's wondering, the spreadsheet virus is called Aurora 4X, and it's like a space game. It's hard to explain, but it's really in depth. And um, let's just say the UI is garbage. But
What UI?
uh, that's actually a really good point. So, yeah,
It has some incredible gameplay though, but see, the point of that game isn't graphics.
yeah. And plus, it also depends on the type of game. Like Valheim is kind of like a third person game, whereas Aurora was never meant to be like a third. It's supposed to be a management. So,
And also, I like personally, just to interject, I personally don't like third person games. I don't know what it is about them, but I just don't like them.
huh,
Maybe it's like the controls, how detached it feels, or maybe it's I didn't like character models, right? Or like it, they're surprisingly hard to get right, and I feel like a lot of games get their character models a bit too goofy or something. I don't know.
hmm.
Anyway, stuff like that is why I prefer first person games.
All right, there we go, guys. There's like that half of the. And yeah, I see when it's kind of funnily enough because if I do start playing it, I will, get used to it. But I feel like it's kind of like Stockholm syndrome for your eyes. Like you're just like you finally accept that it just is, you know, like it doesn't look like what you would normally play.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
But yeah, I do like how this top bit turned out. Actually, like quite a lot. But we're gonna have to do some sketchy stuff because it never lets me put anything in the corners. Unless, am I just a small brain? We
I
actually
think you're
are.
just a small brain.
Very well could be. Okay, I am. Yeah, vertex snapping for the win. The vertex snapping saves my life just all the time.
It's something that a lot of people just don't use, but they really should.
Yeah. Vertex snapping literally changed my life. It made everything so much better. Like, especially so if you're using like big, if you have a big object that you're trying to move, like especially when I was moving these engine blocks around, because they're engine blocks. I can't, okay. It was, yeah, they're engine blocks. Like, vertex snapping will save your life. Do, do, do. Just a quick copy paste. All right. And this is gonna add a lot of weight, so that's why I was thinking of changing all these plates to like something else. But I don't know. We can think about it like changing them to mercurium. Because it's got roughly the same structural, like a little bit less structural durability and a much better density than wherever Bastium is right there. Well, actually, Bastium is actually quite light. Hmm. Well, we may have something to work around, but anyways, we'll go back over here. Ooh, what we could do. Okay, well, we're gonna try this and let me know what you guys think of it. So let's just do by 144 just because I want to see if this will, because then we can copy and paste it easier. That's a little bit too low. We want 72 by 144. Alright, so what if we do something like this? So like we have, this red and white along here, and we're gonna texture it so it doesn't look, so blank. But what if we also put like a gray accent along here? Hmm,
Mm, try black maybe instead of grey.
black. All right. Hmm. Here, I'm gonna move this as well because reasons. Hmm. I'm not sure. I suppose we have to plate the whole thing to. I'm not sure. What do you guys think? If any of you want to voice your opinion in chat. Because we could go with like a lot of different colors. Like we could do like, ooh, a light gray. That could actually add a lot of texture if we do something like that. Like we can add in just texture like that. Because we can have, just a color variance. Something simple. I kind of actually like how that gray, if we did something like that. The vomit comet pinata. But okay, so Mo, the front of a ship slightly darker. Okay. Hmm. I am gonna write that down for when we do the for definitely when we do the rest bucket version. So, thank you. Yeah, I'm going for it to be a nice big miner ship, and I really like how it's turned out. The hexagonal kind of shape has really, it works, in my opinion at least, extremely well for this ship. Oh, and I just accidentally moved the toolbox. Would you look at that? There we go. But I kind of think maybe doing something, because we can have texture with, yeah, the mining lasers do all work. Here, check it out. But we can do something with the texture. I'll show you in a second. But yeah, the mining lasers work. So we have mining lasers. So this is mining lasers on. It's telling you to deploy them. This is mining lasers deploy. So this will deploy them. It points them outwards so that they move and stuff. And then you hit this and it'll turn the lasers on. And they do a pattern. But, you know, we're working on so the power generation is enough to supplement those lasers, but when you turn them on first, they kind of freak out. But yeah, so we're going to be working on that as well, just to make sure it covers up a good net. Um, Once we actually get one of these, we can play around with it, modify the, um, how do you say it? Yeah, modify the pattern, get all the
Hey,
pat.
Sim,
Ye-
did you see the new um, diplomacy drama in Starbase?
I did not. What's going on?
Apparently, a Dark Star Imperium meeting got leaked, and apparently they were like using Nazi quotes inside of their meeting as like stuff. It's special. Faction diplomacy is going wild about it currently.
Mhm. Well, it seems I might pull up some Discord on the side. Grab your popcorn, folks. It's gonna be a long night. But oh, so Max, now that you're back, what do you think about something kind of like this?
I've been back. I've just been reading.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, that.
I kind of like it.
Okay. I want to say that I like it, but I feel like it. I need to see
It,
it like when it's done. But I think it will look very nice. Yes.
yeah. So one thing that I'm thinking about, so if we copy this, here, let's just go along the entire way. And then we transfer back to white. Well, actually, hold on. Will it fit first? I don't think so. We want a plate that will fit like right there. Basic plates. All right, let's try 72. The 72 should fit just fine. Except I'm gonna rotate it manually because I'm inept. So we do like white. So we can do something like that, where it's just kind of like a, I don't want to say a temporary pattern, but like a pattern that just happens in the center. Come on. And then we want to change this up, so that's 72. We want probably a 72 by 72. So maybe something like that. Hmm. So don't make the darker shade uniform. Um, yeah, so see, here's the thing. Like this one, I want it to be pristine. Like we're gonna have the pristine like SOS version, and then yeah, that rusty version. So what we can do is what we could so Mo, we could have like a scar. Like instead of painting like, this, say this area, um, like we have a pattern here, we could paint like a kind of like streak in the side, like right in this area, if you guys see where my mouse is, and just have that part be like one shade darker. And yeah, I'm reading that and DSI is interesting, so I have it open on my phone in front of me. But we still want to work on
It's
this despite
interesting. I'm
the,
not sure if that's the quote you're talking about, but it's definitely, regardless of what quote it's some interesting
yeah,
like this style of talking that's going on.
yeah, whether it's role play or not, is like,
It's very
looking like that's
serious.
the current argument. But okay, so we'd have to fix that because it looks like our pattern gets a. Yeah, I know. I'm just saying that's the current like defense. Yeah, it does not matter because that's just kind of wrong. But
Yeah, I don't know. I've got no knowledge on those kinds of quotes. I don't know if this is one of those quotes. Someone with better history knowledge can probably
yeah, I haven't watched the video, so
just skim through it because it's a Meister Keen video, so it's a bit slow.
okay.
Yeah, so I just scrolled through it a little bit until he started talking about the code. So
Okay, so what do we have down here? So we could do something similar down here if we wanted with the pattern, but I'm still not sold on it. So what we can do, we can leave the pattern up. Um, it, so in the comments, guys, if you're watching this on YouTube, because I know a lot more people will watch this on YouTube, um, let me know what you think. Should I have like a pattern like this, or what should I do to spice up the white area? Like, should I just add in texture using like decorative blocks or decorative plates, or add the color in, and if there's any patterns you think would look good. Um, Meister Keen apparently is a YouTuber, and
honestly, Mo, it's not really worth watching. Like it's 90% just him talking about how um in like game politics are cringe, and then like 10 seconds him just going over the quotes. If you go to the Starbase Discord and read through faction diplomacy, all the information will be there.
yeah, interesting times. But so we're just gonna finish this up. So as you can see, this beam is kind of in the way. So what we're gonna do now, we could just copy like that, but I kind of want to get a plate that will actually fit. So like something like 48 by 144. Oh, that is, there we go. And then I want to move this down to where it's like right at the edge of meeting, so that way we can have as seamless transition as possible. And it overlaps there still. Here, we're gonna snap this. So just so that when we're doing alignment stuff, it's as perfect as it possibly can be. So like right there. Nope, one more bit out. Lurking a clock. Alright, that looks good. Yeah, I'm sure the moderators are not having a fun time with this.
You mean
Just,
me?
yes.
It's okay right now. I think I haven't checked in the past 2 minutes. I'll check in a second.
Ah, okay, why didn't it? There we go. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Why? Who knows? What if we just, not that. What if we pull and, okay. Yeah, so what I do there is I just shift. I hold shift and then I drag. That lets you uh, copy it instead of just, hitting Control C, Control V. All right, then there we go. Okay. Yeah, it is pretty risky, but I suppose that's not really up for us to decide, what's going to happen to them.
Oh,
That's,
Darkstar Imperium has responded.
yeah,
So, Earthemiel um, says, to be honest, people keep saying I was quoting, but legitimately rolled out of bed 40 minutes prior to the meeting and scribbled it down on a Word doc from my head. It was meant to be Imperial roleplay, no intended parallels to IRL. I mean, sure, but I felt a bit. It's a bit, what's the chance that you apparently pretty much quote a Nazi quote by scribbling down some random things on a
yeah,
doc 40 meetings prior to a meeting. Uh,
mm, interesting, but, mm. But okay, so actually having this flush looks really good, so I think that's what we're going to try to do down here. Now it's going to be a little bit more difficult, just because this is at an angle, and um, as we all know, copying things that are at an angle, like when we're putting this on different sides, is going to be real risky. So we want to line it up just. I wish there was a way to work in like just slightly smaller increments. That looks much better. All right, we'll just bolt that down.
oh god, no. Hold up, check your DMs.
All right, let me just save this bad boy. Ah, the T has been dropped. Yeah, but I guess we can let's just drop it from here on out, and if anybody follows this further, then just
Yeah,
we can
sorry,
do it on
I'll
our
stop
own time.
talking about it.
You're good. No, it's just
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's probably a bit
sensitive
of a
topics
risky
and
thing on Twitch. Yeah,
all that.
also that. On that note, I'll be back in like 2 minutes. Gotta check up on something.
All right.
But yeah,
Okay, so
chat, behave.
yeah, it's like Mo and Crusader, but that's so I think granted the sun is insanely bright on it, that looks pretty good. Now, you can't really see the gray there anymore, but though, eliminating that right there. It still technically doesn't touch, apparently. Like just ever so slightly. But that fits well enough so that you can't really see in from the outside, can't really see out from the inside, which is what we're going for. So then we'll have to work around the fun spots. So the front and back. Oh boy. See, I'm almost tempted to just leave these areas for a separate time, just because what we could do is we could do a special color scheme and stuff around them, but we also have to bump up the whole plate area around it, so that means we have to support it. So, yeah. We'll see how it turns out, because we could potentially just do like layers. So if we use, so that's a 72 by 144. This is a 70. Okay, so we can just do this. Let's just work on kind of like the roof, or not the roof, but the upper part. And then this is 96 by 144. So we're just gonna not copy and paste everything, just these. Then we'll just do. But yeah, this needs texture. We are definitely gonna need to add something, or else this is gonna be bland as all hell. Aside from, you know, the bolts that we're gonna be throwing on there. So, not too bad. But like this area is gonna be hell. I'm not sure what we want to do with it, because what we could do is we could keep up with this red. We could just keep doing that, potentially. And then, so don't even get me started on this back area. What I think we're also gonna do is I'm not gonna work on it for the foreseeable future. Like, we're just gonna avoid this until we finish plating the rest of the ship. And while you think that is a terrible idea, and it honestly kind of is, I want to see if we don't finish the ship before plasma thrusters, that we can actually put plasma thrusters on here, because that would make everything so much better if this ship can go that much faster. So that would be real handy if we can get those plasma thrusters sooner rather than later, and then just, you know, hot swap the back. This whole ship will be saved as a whole separate file, but, you know, having that would be very nice. And so this spot right here will be the entrance as well, so we need to keep that open. And I'm not entirely sure what we want to do with this either. We can have a hatch kind of deal. That could work. So we can try with that. But for now, let's mess around with this. So there's a couple of ways we could go with this. So first of all, I am gonna put a we want to actually take out these. So that way we can actually put plates into plasma thrusters. So Frozen Byte is adding in plasma thrusters in a update soon. So well, hopefully soon at the least.
Alright, I'm back. And yeah, plasma
back.
thrusters are going to be amazing.
Yeah, and they will be amazing for large ships like this one. So just because, you know, efficiency through the roof and the amount of thrust they provide. Do we have numbers on that, Max?
No numbers yet. Actually, no details on like it's presumed that the plasma thruster is going to be like very high power draw and efficient output. But honestly, it's still up in the air.
Okay, yeah, because if it's like super efficient and all of that, that would be amazing. And if it can just absolutely pump out power.
So what I know of it is basically you've got your like your main chamber thing, right?
Hmm.
And then you've got, I think they're like giant electromagnets or something that you can attach modularly, right?
Hmm.
And I presume that the more you add, the more efficient your thrust. But probably it's probably gonna have like some kind of saturation, right? If you have four of them, the gains you get are gonna be minimal for the price or the weight you add to the ship.
Yeah.
I assume something like that. But as far as I know, it's probably gonna be a couple of generators to power a single one, or maybe just a single of those modules.
Yeah.
But then probably very high efficiency on the propellant, so long range and big ships basically. I wouldn't
So,
put
yeah.
like those on like, or small ships like yours can also benefit from it.
Yes, yes, of course. Man, I wish we had like corner pieces that were just 12 by 12 centimeters. That would be so nice. But we'll make do. One thing I do want, we're gonna have to just shuffle these around just so I can actually fit in a plate because we don't have 12 by 12 centimeter plates either. So, bada bing, bada boom. And then we can actually just do a 12 by 96 right here. And voila. So what I'm thinking is we have this whole setup right there, and then we can kind of like color it. Let's try, ooh, we could do that.
Wow, wow, wow. Sim, did you just confirm yourself to be Empire? Holy
No,
shit. I should
we're
post this in faction diplomacy.
we're doing,
Simulator Haven
it's
SOS
warning,
is Empire
it's
confirmed.
warning. You don't want to go near it, okay? That's exactly what we're doing here. And I don't think Empire wants to go around saying all their ships are pumpkin orange. So, because don't they have a specific orange?
Yeah, they have like Empire Orange and nobody's allowed to use it except for Empire. Remember the whole remove your blueprint debacle?
Oh yeah, fun times. Okay, but so we have something like that, and then we take the plates that are underneath, and we kind of do a pull a quick one on them, and we raise it up like this, so that way they're supported, and we can actually have like a little texture there. So let's just, we could actually just take these out and replace it with like a big one. Except we want it to be centered, but I'm not sure we'll, there we go. Okay, that'll be fine. And that is centered actually. But so it's just called the Empire. It's one of the Starbase, it's one of the developer factions, and it's literally just Empire. So is this, why isn't this snapping? I have literally no, there it goes. I do not know why that's not snapping. What the hell? Okay. Why it's not snapping? It's one of the great mysteries. Because I don't really want to go around. Yeah, I know, it's pumpkin orange. And I don't know about worst yellow. Honestly, all of the yellows, like, sorry, Frozen Bite, I love you, but again, the colors. All the yellows are garbage. Like, star yellow, that just regular yellow. I mean, that's kind of all right, but Um, peach, that's not peach. That's a green. Okay, that actually makes sense. But actually, the greens are kind of all right. But yeah, it's still kind of rough. But see, I kind of want to do like a warning stripe kind of vibe right here. But I'm not sure how that'll work. Uh, hmm, yeah. We might also change the color because we could honestly just turn this into red. So hear me out. If we turn this into red, So we turn that into red. Does, okay, the red looks kind of trash on those, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, but we turn it into red, then what we can do is we can have this like seamlessly transition into that border right there, which actually may work. Let's try that out. I'm gonna yoink this. We're gonna put it right there. So then we have red there. We have a short red piece over here. Will it fit? Please fit. I don't really want to have to get a different size. I don't. That's a shame. And I don't want to mess with these because small small plates are not fun. Small plates you don't really want to mess with. So, all right, we'll do this and that since we can't do a 60. Sorry, just had to mute myself real quick. I'm not sure you guys want to hear me sneeze like with the ferocity of 1,000 sneezes. So, yeah. But anyways, we could do something like this and then so move that out, bada bing, and then have this over here. Rotate it as well. What do you think about something like that? It's
That
not
looks
it's not
okay.
possible to color the bolts, but I hmm,
I mean, I think it's fine.
yeah, I think that looks better than just doing like the orange warning thing. My audio. There we go. Okay, should be fixed. Ah, and it's windy today. Hmm. Sorry, I can just tell my oh no. The door is getting like pulled by the pressure. Peer pressure. Ah, yeah, we forgot that. I actually kind of like how that looks. Granted, we have to
I agree.
finish
That
it,
that
but
looks nice.
yeah, this was I just wish we had, those little corner guys, but it is what it is. Oh, what we okay. That's hmm. Okay, hear me out, guys. We're gonna try this. We're gonna try this. All right. Can Sim be an artist, an artiste? All right, so say we take like that. Then,
Spoiler alert. No.
oh, my dreams have just been crushed. So we don't want to take that. We want to take maybe like this. Because we could do something like this. Uh, can Sim fulfill his dreams of being an artist, or will he wash out? Tonight at 9. Except it's actually, what is it? It's 3:40. Uh, don't know. Adding in kind of, something like that. Hmm. Max, are you still lurking?
I'm lurking. I'm just reporting a bug.
Okay.
Right. Yeah. You had a question.
Yeah.
What's the issue?
What is the...
That looks very nice.
Yeah, it's like that kind of
You
adds
should
a...
keep it, and you should color the bottom, like the bottom part, black or something.
Ah,
Like the blades below that.
yeah.
Ah. Hmm.
Well, we can just raise,
Yeah. True. But you
so
get what I'm saying, right?
yeah. Here, we'll just do some custom plating underneath here. When it's all actually custom and you're kind of just like, oh, fuck it, I'll rotate it myself. Uh, okay, so something like that. And then we'll just have to fill in the gaps. You know, 12 by 96. All right, what do we need here? A 12 by, let's call that 48. Haha, we called it right. But then let's paint that red. So that's red. That's red. And then, that's me typing loudly. My noise cancellation is not working. I've been meaning to fix that.
What the fuck? I can't hear that at all on Discord.
Really? Oh, so that's because of the Discord noise cancellation. So that NVIDIA,
Shit, that's a solid algorithm then. Damn.
yeah, because I have it working on my home PC. But yeah, I need to fix that. My mic barely picks it up, but I'll try to keep it quiet. But so something kind of like that. Let's see if we can like color this. Oh, we can't color the the device bases. That's really annoying. Hmm. But yeah, okay, so I think the black works, or we could do a gray. No, we need a darker gray. Ah, so black. Huh. But it's actually... We're gonna need to change this. Except no, because I just accidentally missed. There we go. Okay. Do we have any other... Come on, quit coloring that. Okay, I don't know why it's coloring below it. We could do, purple. Yeah, no, we're sticking with black. Actually, I don't know. To be decided.
I think I like black, to be honest. I think.
Hmm. Yeah, I like that as well. Yeah, let's just go with black. Call it a day there. Hmm. And then, so I like how that works out. We can just continue covering up the back, plating that. Hmm. We'll have to fix up that plating because it's messed up. As you can see, like the spacing is weird just due to a lot of different size plates were used to accommodate for that, and just the general switching from a large plate to a small plate. So, how we want to do this? This is going to be interesting. Alright, we're just going to go with a 96 there. It's not the full length that we normally use, but we just want that so it will actually cover or that. It probably would be best if I did the plating then the painting, but here's the thing, like when you want to go for a certain aesthetic, well, okay, this is my opinion, so it's liable to change and all that, but you know, having like we have the plates and we're trying to get down a color pattern or something, what we do is, you know, you put the plates down so that you can actually color them in the spot they are. Like, say you wanted to do a pattern, like something like this, but I had used a solid plate across all of that, then I wouldn't be able to do it. I'd have to replace all the plates along here and then put that in. So I think it's like nice to have the plates colored like first thing, just to, it gives a general idea. Because, I mean, we can change it all, but I like to see how, you know, it all turns out. Hmm. Okay, so I guess we can do this grouping down here. We're getting close to 2 hours, so we might call it soon, just a heads up.
All right. Any clue if you're gonna be doing it with your friends or if you want to join me? Because Payne
Uh,
just told me he's down to play, like in 10 minutes or so.
I
10, 20.
Let me check our group chat.
Okay.
We want to use, okay, well, we might have to be stuck with these. But these are, okay, yeah, 96. So we want to use like 96 by 144s just for posterity. Also, Max, are you still listening in?
Yep, I am.
Okay. Yeah, so we should be good.
Okay, perfect.
All right. And then, yeah, this whole area is gonna be a mess. Um, Dear God. But one thing I think we're gonna do, especially if we get plasmas in, I hope, but we're gonna kind of have like a, I
Hmm.
don't know, I don't want to necessarily say like this whole thing is gonna be a triangle, but um, a
Just make it into a
gradient.
hexagon. That would look great.
Yeah, hexagon. Actually, yeah, that could work real well. I was thinking we could use like the remnants of this, that curved beam to do something, but as we all know, curves and Starbase are not
Pretty
friends.
cursed.
Yeah.
I feel like dude. I really like the shape of your ship.
Hmm.
If you add like a hexagon thruster thing, that would be really cool in my opinion.
Like all the
I feel like, and like,
like it's
yeah,
all
like the
arranged
thrust,
in
like the
a.
entire thrusting. Yeah, and
Okay.
then honestly, I would probably, I'd probably consider like making the thruster segment in like a different color,
Hmm.
or like a slightly different color.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, all right, Mo. Well, we'll be streaming same time next week, so either 2 or 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
See you,
Uh,
Mo.
yeah, thanks for tuning in. But so what were you saying about Thruster Trail or
I
Thruster?
wasn't talking about Thruster Trail. I was talking about holy shit. Check game nights. CL found a beautiful place.
See, what did you find? Hello. Welcome to the stream.
Hey,
What?
Biscuit. Where is
Jeez,
that? What the
CL is
hell?
really. So for anyone wondering, it's just like a Minecraft image of a really pretty place. But okay,
Yeah, we're
so
playing with a lot of mods, and apparently he found a very pretty place.
uh, but yeah, so thruster wise, so what we could do is
Yeah, I'd say.
honestly,
Yeah,
so we
go
have
ahead. Sorry.
this hexagon here, so that's our core support structure. If we just take an expanded hexagon out here, kind of that mirrors it, and just go wild and see how many thrusters we can fit in.
Maybe.
Because if we were to redo the thrusters, I don't know like what kind of design we would do them in for optimum thruster placement or optimal.
I mean, you could just use triangle thrusters.
Oh, they
They
work.
are.
Don't they
Well,
take up the same like
they
for
take up less space for this. They're more thrust.
yeah.
Like if you're going for up to, like max
We're,
amount of thrust, you
yeah, we
probably want
want
to do triangles.
okay. So we could
Like if
do
you've got a lot of space to work with, that is.
we do have a lot of space to work with. So
Mm-hmm.
as you can tell, this is a giant thruster pack, but um, we may actually do that because that would be really handy.
Because you can just like there's no gaps with triangle thrusters. They're just giant clusters of thrusters,
Yeah,
and in that amount of space, like you're losing a lot
I
to
really am.
gaps.
Okay,
Plus, the
well,
benefit of using triangle thrusters is that you can make it into a perfect hexagon.
mm, you know, I already am losing enough time as it is. Why'd you have to say this
Perfect
to me
hexagon.
before exam week? Why? I
I
mean,
know, man.
granted,
Just
I did the same to
don't.
you, like
Yeah, you
for
did.
your exam week, but we're just gonna. Ooh,
You're such a bad influence. How
I
could you?
I just got an idea, guys. I don't know what we're thinking here, but like it's the little things that count, or at least, that's what the girlfriends tell Max. So
Wow, that's your first good burn. Oof.
and Mo wasn't even here to see it. Damn.
Yeah,
But
that's
um,
quite disappointing.
something like this. Ah, just making it a little bit more
And that looks nice. It looks very cool. I agree. It's good.
like
You should
a
keep it like that.
transition. Huh. Yeah, that does look good.
Mm-hmm. Oh god, I've got too much wood. Oh no. My entire storage place is just full of wood. I'm not even joking.
I thought you were burning it.
Yes, and then I was like, if I'm gonna burn this for a very long time, I need to chop down half the map's worth
Ah,
of wood.
well,
And now the entire storage is full. Hold, let me check how much
okay.
wood I've got.
This does look very nice though. I like how it turned out.
It looks very nice. Yeah, 5,500 pieces of wood.
Oh, child's play,
It's
I
a lot of
tell
wood.
ya.
I mean, I've also got an amorphous blob of slime that produces body parts. Huh?
That,
Rimworld.
um, I'm gonna chalk that up to a fat question mark. Um,
Yeah, guys, for who's wondering about what I'm talking about, Rimworld, and that should explain everything.
he's actually talking about the people he just locked up in his basement.
No, what?
Uh, sorry to
Hmm.
expose you like this, but
How could you do this to me? How could you?
They had to know. Somebody had to find
No,
out
they didn't.
sooner or
They really
later.
didn't.
All right. Classic flipperoo. Oh no, did I? Is it not?
Oh no. Did you mess up?
No, I didn't mess up. This is just being
That
lame.
would be a first. Oh,
I
apparently that's in the end. Wait, what the fuck? That's in the end?
That's in the end.
Wait, what? I mean, I know I installed some very nice end mods, but didn't expect that. I'm just so good at making mod packs, you know?
Yeah, you know.
Like I can't do anything about it. It's just I'm so good at making mod packs.
We're gonna have to play around with a lot of that coloration because
I
that
thought you were gonna say we're gonna have to play around with the mod packs more.
we definitely are, but I
Yeah, we
already
should.
don't do this to me.
Remember how you promised to like give me power, power
We
line? Yes,
have
I'll.
power.
No, no, you have power in your factory, but we've got
Oh,
no power anywhere
you want
else.
me to bring it over to you guys? Okay,
Yeah,
I can
that's
do
sort of what
that.
I implied when I said, "Could you give us power, please?"
Hey man, you're just talking to like a slab of meat, right? When you say that stuff, like you can't imply.
Okay, so Sim, I'm gonna do this in very simple terms. Okay, you power bring us. Thanks.
Okay. I'd like to let you know I'm just gonna bring you a charged bat box.
You know what? Sure, that's fine.
It's better than nothing. All right. Well,
We're just gonna have to cut you off from the rest of the
oh no.
um, village, I'm afraid.
I mean, I haven't even really gotten anything extra like since the
Oh, that's how we're
beginning.
gonna play it, huh? Huh?
Hey, I need my pick to be repaired. You wanna do a switcheroo?
Yeah, sure. I'll repair your pick.
Okay, cool. All right. Well, I guess in that case we may end the stream here. It's almost the hour, so that actually works out well enough. But we've done a lot of good progress today. And if you've watched up to this point, um, comment section, guys, I would really appreciate it if you put in if you had some input, especially on like our color schemes and all of that. But at that point, I would like to thank you all for watching and tuning in. So have a good rest of your day.